Chapter 06, If the Earth and Heaven Could Speak. If the earth and heaven could speak to each other and compare what one has and the other doesn't, what would they say? The following is what they will say. Earth, O beauty of heaven above, what do you have more than what I can give and replace with thee? Heaven, though many treasures are here, which all that you have can't compare, there is one here which is hold more dear above all. This one you didn't want him even in a small inn, but we want the more of him above all that we hold so dear. He came to you below and died because you despised. Earth, there are many who died and we despised. What is so important about the one you speak above the rest? Heaven, the one I speak is above all, for he created all, because he loved all, and died for all who would believe would receive, but few received because of the blindness of thee. Earth, I think you speak of Jesus, I believe, a good man, a king, a son, a prophet, a teacher, and a God. Heaven, I see you are still blinded, for you speak of him as a good man, when he was the only good man among thee. You speak of him as a king, when he is the King of kings, which all kings are to bow. You speak of him as a son, when he was and is the only begotten Son of God, and all who believe in him will be children of God. You speak to him as a prophet, when he was the one prophet who was like Moses, who was to come and was better than him, and all prophets combined. You speak of him as a teacher, but you refuse to obey when he says he is the only way. You speak of him as a God, when he is the second among the three, which is the only true God. Earth, we hold him dear as well, that is why we wish his name in profanity, only we wish him not to be in our families, school, work, politics, bars, corners, churches, mines, religion and things, for what we did to him when he came we cannot bear, and what he came to do we cannot receive. Heaven, but you still have echoes of him calling in the streets, calling those to come to him, echoes of those you despise. When you kill one, many take their place as an early teacher among them, said the blood of the saints is the seed of the church. Earth, oh yes, then we cannot stand. When one falls and dies we rejoice only to find many more took its place. They are weeds which do not want to die. They are called Christians, after him who they call Christ. They only speak of him in everything they do, and them we despise as much or more than he, for when he came he only stood in one place, but they spread as fire to a forest, and as a rain cloud throughout the land. And when we kill them before their time only to find, it was their time. Heaven, who you despise we hold and esteem above all, for they are his seed for whom he came, and died, and will one day be his bride. Earth, so in nothing we can agree. I believe my beauty is better than thee, for we block many from going to thee. We keep them busy with worldly things which are called the things of this world, which are many kinds of lust, drugs, vain dreams, money, false gods, self-righteousness and more, which those who are here hold dear, blindly doing its will. And after that we take them and have them in our oven below as they scream, yell, we don't care. Then we remind them of him who they did not want to receive, and we don't care if there they call on his name, because their fire and worms of pain is all our joy.